On today's menu, a couple of recipes so packed with flavor, it's a party you'll have to attend. Hojicha, chai tea. Lei Ho Ma, that's how's it going in Cantonese. I'm Will Young from YoungManCooking.com. Welcome to the channel where you can cook with confidence. Most of you know that I used to own a nut milk business, and once you start making your own, you'll definitely never go back to anything else. You're absolutely going to love this recipe. Blender. 6 cups filtered water. This is coconut meat from the mature coconut, so it's not the same one where you drink the coconut water out of. This is the small brown one with the really hard shell. Depending on where you live, I've seen some supermarkets offering these already kind of chopped up for you, or I've also seen them frozen. 250 grams coconut meat. Pinch of salt. Blend on high for 3.5 to 4 minutes. Milk bag and large bowl. Right, so it's a little bit different with making coconut milk. We do actually need to blend it for about 3.5 to 4 minutes, and it's absolutely crucial because it should actually feel warm to the touch. If you're blending straight from frozen coconuts, then you may actually want to blend it for 5 to 6 minutes so that it will get warm to the touch. Now, the reason why we do that is because once the coconut milk sits in the fridge, you'll notice that the coconut cream will start to separate from the liquid, and if we don't blend it long enough so that it's warm to the touch, the coconut cream will actually solidify so much so that the liquid will actually not be able to get out. That's with a lot of experimentation. We're actually using the in-house made Young Man Cooking nut milk bags. These are organic hemp bags that we used to use in the nut milk business, but these are made specifically for our cooking show now. And to find out more information about this and other merch, I'll leave a link in the description box below where you can check those out. Pour the coconut milk into the milk bag. Squeeze out the liquid. You can save the coconut pulp for other recipes. There's actually a delicious cookie recipe I filmed a long time ago using this exact thing, so I'll leave that in the description box below as well. Rinse out the blender. 2 cups filtered water. 1/4 cup cashews. Blend on high for about 45 seconds. If you don't have a high-powered blender, try soaking the cashews overnight or boiling them first. Combine the cashew milk with the coconut milk. I did receive some questions from the previous almond milk episode if you could just blend everything all in one go with the cashews and whatnot. And unfortunately the answer is actually no, because we're using 6 cups of water for the coconut milk and then 2 cups of water for the cashew milk. Plus on top of the 8 cups of water, we're also adding the actual content. And the blender actually has a maximum limit of 8 cups. So it's actually going to overflow the blender, and that's just not going to be a fun time to clean up. Pour the nut milk in the glass bottles. A natural separation may occur, just give it a good shake before use. Keep these refrigerated and consume in about 4 days or so. But we're going to be using some right now to make that delicious chocolate Hojicha chai. Frying pan, medium heat, 2 cardamom pods, ½ teaspoon coriander seeds, 1 star anise, 1/4 teaspoon allspice, 3 cloves, 1 cinnamon stick, 1/4 teaspoon black peppercorns. Toast the spices for a couple of minutes. Set the cinnamon stick aside and transfer the spices to a pestle and mortar. Coarsely crush the spices. Transfer the spices to a heat-proof bowl. Cinnamon stick, 10 grams dark chocolate, pinch of salt, small piece of ginger, half teaspoon vanilla, 1.5 tablespoons maple syrup, 2 cups coconut milk, add a little bit of water to a small saucepan. Medium heat. Place the heat-proof bowl into the saucepan. Stir occasionally and heat up the milk. This is really delicious Hojicha that I got from Japan. Now this has gained more popularity in recent years over its matcha counterpart, but this actually is kind of the same thing. It's green tea leaves but roasted, and what's beautiful about this is that it actually naturally gives a sort of chocolatey aroma, which is really quite amazing. When the milk is hot, turn the heat off. Generous tablespoon Hojicha. Give it a stir and let it steep for about 45 seconds. Place the cinnamon stick in the serving cup. Pour the tea into the serving cup through a strainer. You can now enjoy this quality recipe with absolute confidence. Man, this looks really delightful. Nothing beats sitting down with a warm cup of comforting flavored milk tea. I mean, the chocolate just adds that delicious kind of dark, sweet flavor and kind of adds into that full body texture. You can taste the green tea kind of earthy flavor from the Hojicha, but the Hojicha, like I said, has that natural kind of chocolatey aroma. And then you get all these amazing spices and you taste that hint of coconuts and that fruitiness. It really is kind of like a symphony, an orchestra of delicious flavors and aromas all in one cup. It's amazing drinks like this that just paints that picture of cozying up on a couch with a warm blanket, watching the fireplace, listening to some classical music, enjoying some salty kettle popcorn or something like that. Absolutely love it. To find out more information about the Young Man Cooking Nut Milk Bag or the rest of our merch or cookbooks, definitely check out that link in the description box below. And of course, as always, remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you won't miss a single episode.